You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. To upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by D Squared for all your snow removal needs.
Mandatory evacuations in Colorado. But first, let's talk about a mandatory stay-at-home order that was issued for this city in India after torrential rain swept through the region. Unfortunately, 15 people have died, and you can see just how dramatic the floodwater is right now. Next, we'll go to Greece, where on October 13th, a very big, powerful line of thunderstorms came through, and it's ruined this refugee camp. Unfortunately, the housing will have to be rebuilt. Strong southwesterly winds and hail did quite a bit of damage. And now we'll go to Colorado. The Cameron Peak Fire, on the verge of becoming the second largest fire in the state's history. 134,000 acres have been burned. The winds continue to fan the flames.
Right now at the All-In Clear Out sales event. Finance at Kicks from 0% for up to 60 months. Plus, get a set of winter tires at no charge.
For Patrick, who succeeded with Leo, he now finally likes to go to kindergarten.
My mom, she actually thinks I don't know how much she does for me.
She's the sweetest reason why on Sunday, I don't think about Monday.
Merci, the pleasure to choose from a unique collection of fine European chocolate.
Subarus are made to last, with over 96% still on the road after 10 years. That's a Subaru.
Uncover new chapters of your ancestors' lives with Ancestry DNA. Start your journey at ancestry.ca.
Subarus are made to grow with you. Voted Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand 6 years running. That's a Subaru.
Ask Sherwin-Williams and bring color home. October 16th through 19th, get 40% off paints and stains with sale prices starting at $27.83. Shop in store or call for curbside pickup.
The chase is on. Clear Out is back again at Kia. And we're all chasing new places, experiences, and our dreams. Our vehicles like the Forte are packed with great features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and blind spot detection to keep you connected and safe for whatever you're chasing. Get your 2020 model before they're all gone. Right now, get as low as 0% financing for 84 months, plus up to a $2,000 clearance bonus.
For our blind and low vision viewers, the Weather Network offers regional audio description weather reports during our local forecasts on the 10s.
Well, you've tuned in at the perfect time because Chris Murphy and I are about to talk about some travel plans. Of course, travel plans that have been changed or maybe canceled because of the pandemic. And Chris, this summer, I was supposed to be basking on the Mediterranean beaches of Malta, but instead I went down to Lake Erie and enjoyed Crystal Beach. Same, right? What about
That's
you?
right. It's all a frame of mind. Oh, yeah. 10th anniversary. Supposed to go to Spain and Italy in May for 3 weeks. But, that didn't happen.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of stories just like ours where people have had to change some of their travel plans. And of course, now going into the fall, one of the most beautiful times of year in Canada, I had a chance to talk to Expedia about some of the hottest places that Canadians are traveling to safely. So here's the list.
Banff, Niagara Falls, Okanagan Valley continue to be top destinations. We're also seeing places like Jasper, Whistler, Muskoka, Tofino start to really pop. And that's likely because as the seasons change, those destinations are often really popular from a ski perspective or for the fall foliage.
And Chris, the fall foliage is so amazing in Canada this time of year, right?
It really is. I mean, it's a fleeting moment, it seems, before the endless winter arrives. But yeah, get out there, enjoy the fall colors. But I mean, I'm thinking winter destinations. You've got Mont Tremblant, you've got Banff, you've got Whistler. I mean, there's still lots of places that hopefully travel plans do not get canceled.
Oh, absolutely. And that was my second follow-up. What are people going to do when a place like Collingwood becomes covered in snow? Of course, skiing and snowboarding, but how are we going to tweak some of these places for the beach lovers as well? So here's how some resorts are getting creative.
We're seeing some of, these typical areas and activities are really trying to get creative with what they're offering to accommodate what they expect to be just a new type of travel behavior. So one of the activities that we've seen on our site that started to pop up is a vineyard that typically in the summer or fall months that might be doing tours is now going to start offering snowshoe tours as well. So people are really trying to get creative. So we're hoping to really inspire Canadians to just explore new options and really start to travel differently as we see this shift from sun to snow.
So, Chris, just as we started this conversation, same, right? Basking on a beach or snowshoeing in a vineyard, same.
No difference whatsoever.
Now, you know what? People in Alberta are probably already thinking about escaping the snow because it is falling. And we'll just quickly get you a Storm Center update.
Okay. Well, the twin arrivals of some precipitation and colder air picking up a little bit through this evening, overnight and through Friday, even lingering into Saturday. The heaviest amounts of snow, though, will be closer to the Rocky Mountains. So doing some traveling, that will be top of mind.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by Echo Power Equipment. Superior work demands superior products, backed by an industry-leading 5-year warranty.
Billowing smoke obscures the sky. Beginning in Hyderabad, India, where people were requested to stay home on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week after record rainfall caused widespread flooding in the city. At least 15 people were reported to have died. Heavy rain continues today. Hyderabad population, almost 7 million, fourth largest city in India. A fire near Colorado Springs jumped a highway in strong winds on October 12th, burning on the grounds of the U.S. Army Fort Carlson. This fire is only about 40% contained, and there's been hot temperatures. Obscured by clouds? No, make that smoke. And this is from the Cameron Peak fire near Loveland, Colorado. This fire has been burning since August 13th.
Jacqueline Whittle's hair design provided by Zara Salon and Spa.
Well, it is officially mid-October, so you bet you can count on us here at the Weather Network to be talking about plummeting temperatures and snow. That certainly is going to be a big story, especially this weekend across the prairies. And our storm center coverage, it has started for people in Alberta as we are getting ready for a big swath of snow coming in tonight and into tomorrow. The timing is going to be interesting for a place like Calgary. You may have some snow tonight, a bit of rain tomorrow, then back to snow. Red Deer and North confident that the snow will stick, and then once you move into higher elevation, this is some good solid shovel worthy snow. And of course, you know, in Alberta, this isn't the first one of the season. Also talking about a couple waves of moisture coming down the BC coast that will bring you a bit of a soggy weekend, and we've also got some showers moving into the Great Lakes, and we'll talk about that coming up throughout the hour.
Hills always starts with a pet's biology to anticipate their ever-changing nutritional needs. For differences you can see, feel, and trust. So you're always a step ahead.
It's strange, but I don't need space from you. And every single day you go, it feels nice.
Right now at the All-In Clear-Out sales event. Finance at Kicks from 0% for up to 60 months. Plus, get a set of winter tires at no charge.
How about we do some yoga today?
How about we go for a walk?
How about we play in the garden?
Now you can meet people over 50 who love doing the same things you do. On our time. Start for free today. 18 plus.
The Subaru Forester. Always safe, always ready for adventure.
This weather segment is powered by Supreme Basics Office Supplies and Furniture. Fast delivery, thousands of products online. Supreme Basics, the office expert.
Well, I hope you've been able to soak up all of these amazing fall colors that we've been seeing across southern Ontario. This one taken in Caledon, the red is certainly starting to pop. And the reason why I'm saying I hope you've already been soaking them in is because with the rain and the wind today, a lot of these beautiful leaves could be ending up on the ground. So clear the storm drains on your street as well. And if you're able to capture some of those scenes of the rain moving through or the colors in your backyard, well, we would love to see them. Now, when it comes to the wind today, the wind is going to be a big element of this. Gusts to about 40 and 50 kilometers an hour, even 60 closer down to the lake shores, especially Erie. And tomorrow, some of those winds could actually create a little bit of lake effect rain. Not quite cold enough yet for lake effect snow, but especially up towards cottage country. In terms of the rain today, we've really seen the most organized part of it move through the GTA already. Now sort of just broken pieces moving through. So wet, yes, as we go into the afternoon, windy, and temperatures dropping as well. So we were actually warmer at 3 o'clock this morning, 17 degrees, than we will be going into the afternoon. Tomorrow, a below seasonal day for us as well. Some showers well to the east of the GTA out towards Kingston. And then as we take you into Sunday, we got another system moving through. All right, it is time now to share your weather.
Well, we have a very special edition of Share Your Weather. The photo is going to start off in beautiful Cambridge, Ontario. Look at the fall colors there. Now, Pat and Jim Ketchy, who took this photo right there along their stroll, along the route, well, I heard from a very reliable source that you had your 60th wedding anniversary on October 8th. So Pat and Jim Ketchy, by the way, is your daughter Cher who let me in on this. Happy anniversary to you from all of us here at the Weather Network. I know we're a week late, but congratulations. 60 years, that's a milestone. Kelowna, British Columbia, we go there. Sup Okanagan was out there swimming in Lake Okanagan last week. Just a beautiful photo there. And in Calgary, Sean Legg sending us, this was the snow from yesterday morning. We had about close to 5 centimeters, and we have more snow for the city coming in the foreseeable future. All right, we'll get to all that during our Storm Center coverage, but Elora, Ontario, this, if you've never been to Elora, it is one of the most charming, quaint, romantic places you can find. It's only about an hour outside of the city of Toronto as well. All right, from there we go to Conception Bay, Newfoundland, Labrador. Thank you very much, Colin, for sending in this. Loving the blue sky. Today, though, we do have more overcast conditions. A little bit of a light pillar there. That's on the cloud. The ice crystals interacting with the sunlight there in Weyburn. And going to leave you in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, where it's been windy. It's been mild, but today the winds out of the northwest, flurries, snow squalls on the other side of Great Slave Lake.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by Fountain Tire. Fountain Tire, we're on this road together.
Mandatory evacuations in Colorado. But first, let's talk about a mandatory stay-at-home order that was issued for this city in India after torrential rain swept through the region. Unfortunately, 15 people have died, and you can see just how dramatic the floodwater is right now. Next, we'll go to Greece, where on October 13th, a very big, powerful line of thunderstorms came through, and it's ruined this refugee camp. Unfortunately, the housing will have to be rebuilt. Strong southwesterly winds and hail did quite a bit of damage. And now we'll go to Colorado, the Cameron Peak Fire, on the verge of becoming the second largest fire in the state's history. 134,000 acres have been burned. The winds continue to fan the flames.
Hi, I'm Chris May, host of This Day in Weather History, a podcast from the Weather Network. You can find me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Alexa, Google Podcasts, and just about all HomePod devices. Just call out and ask for Weather History. Each day is a fresh 5 to 6 minute story that happens somewhere around the world. Now, did you just hear about this podcast? Subscribe today to never miss another episode and have access to binge listen to the ones you've already missed. You never know what you'll wake up to each morning with This Day in Weather History, the podcast.
Ancestry combines the power of DNA and family trees to find the communities your ancestors belong to. Start your journey at ancestry.ca.
The weekend starts now. Make the most of every moment. The redesigned 3-row GMC Acadia. Get 0% financing for 84 months on the 2020 Acadia SLT. Plus, eligible Costco members receive Costco member pricing. Visit gmccanada.ca.
Ask Sherwin-Williams and bring color home. October 16th through 19th, get 40% off paints and stains with sale prices starting at $27.83. Shop in store or call for curbside pickup.
The Subaru Forester. Always safe, always ready for adventure.
We are about to give you a treat, taking you up into the skies from our drone in Milton, Ontario. Our videographer David Hodge was out yesterday. You can see Rattlesnake Point looking absolutely fantastic. The oranges and the yellows, that's my favorite color when it comes to all of the beauty fall has to offer us. All right, today This system, it could swish around a little bit of that fall beauty in your backyard, to say the least. This is the system here, this area of low pressure. This is sweeping across the lower Great Lakes. That front making its way through right now, bringing us some showers, really just light rain for Toronto, about 5 millimeters of it. But the winds are really a bigger story in this, as they're going to be pretty gusty. You're going to have to hold on tight to that umbrella. Some of the gusts about 50 to 60 kilometers an hour. Now, as we go into the evening hours, this system should be out of here. 10 degrees this evening. Our temperatures have actually been falling as we go through the morning and then especially into the afternoon. We were warmer at 3 o'clock this morning than what we're going to see at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Now into tomorrow, pretty fresh. If you're walking the dog early tomorrow morning or going for a run, that's going to be chilly. Feels like 2 degrees, but nice running weather. The winds tomorrow morning out of the west, only 15 kilometers an hour. And then as we take you into Friday, you can see the bigger picture here. Below seasonal for all of the province, only 11 degrees in Toronto. Now, as we go into the weekend, Saturday is fairly clear, but Sunday, another system moves through. And as that front crosses our backyard, we're likely to see those showers hold into Monday. Now, we always say we love it when you capture your active weather, but this family, well, they certainly didn't want to be in this scenario. Have a look.
Are you videoing it? I asked Annie, my wife, to get the phone to record it just in case something happened to us.
The Sunday family says they knew they were under a tornado warning, but never thought they'd actually drive through one.
And I could see in the distance some rotation, and then all of a sudden out from the trees come the tornado.
In the video, you see what appears to be a funnel cloud and then lots of debris. Watching through their windows of their truck while in the middle of Interstate 95 in Dillon, South Carolina, were Michael and Annie, their 2 kids and dog.
We thought it was going to pick the truck up, but it doesn't, thank goodness.
The Sundays were driving home to Hendersonville from a weekend with family in Jacksonville.
But more heavy rain on the way.
The weekend was wet for many across the Carolinas as storms from remnants of Delta moved through, causing damage in parts of South Carolina. The Sundays say it happened so fast.
My wife was looking at her phone trying to figure out where is it coming from. Like, all right, tornado warning, but our alerts didn't tell us where.
They say minus some damage to their truck, they feel so lucky to have made it out safely.
I just thought, we're all together. If something's going to happen, then we're all just going to be together, and it'll just be.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by D Squared for all your snow removal needs. Breast Cancer Awareness Month is brought to you by the Breast Cancer Society of Canada. Find out how you can dress up your life to support breast cancer research.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the Breast Cancer Society of Canada wants you to dress for the cause by dressing up different aspects of your life and raising funds for breast cancer research. Every week, fundraisers across the country will dress up different aspects of their lives, share progress on social media, and challenge others to do the same. Week 1 is Dress Up Your Door by dressing up your office door, front door, or any other door you can think of. Week 2, Dress Up Your Desk. We want to see those home office desks or any other workspaces full of pink. Register at dressforthecause.ca. Plan your dress-up activities and challenge others to donate and do the same. Join millions of Canadians who are dedicated to saving lives through breast cancer research. Go to dressforthecause.ca to sign up and donate today.
Closed captioning has been brought to you in part by Fountain Tire. Fountain Tire, we're on this road together.
It's like hell on Earth, another planet entirely. Fewer people have been here than have been on the moon.
Angry Planet, Saturdays, 7 and 10 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
The weekend starts now. Make the most of every moment. The redesigned 3-row GMC Acadia. Get 0% financing for 84 months on the 2020 Acadia SLT. Plus, eligible Costco members receive Costco member pricing. Visit gmccanada.ca.
Tired of paying too much for internet, TV, and home phone? Are bills impacting your budget? Call ComWave and join the wave. With the ComWave Power Bundle, you get a home phone line, unlimited high-speed internet, and TV with all your favorite channels, all for only $89.95 a month. Call now and get 6 months absolutely free. Be like hundreds of thousands of Canadians and join the wave.
So let me get this straight. I get a home phone line,
unlimited internet, so no more overage charges.
TV with over 75 channels,
all for only $89.95 a month. Get unlimited internet and TV with all your favorite channels for only $89.95 a month. Call now and get 6 months free. That's right, your home phone, unlimited internet, and TV, all for 6 months absolutely free.
Now that's a great deal.
Stop paying too much. Call 1-866-499-8034 and join the wave.
We always thought we'd have 2, but the third just kind of happened.
That's our middle one. Real handful.
Came home with a tattoo one day. Jim plays hockey, but we wanted them to pursue their own passions. We're just happy they're not parked at the mall all day.
Oh. Where have you been all weekend?
Don't you use that tone with me.
The new 2021 Subaru Crosstrek. Born to adventure.
Landfall is happening right now as we speak.
There we go.
Look.
Doesn't get much better than this.
Storm Hunters, Sundays at 7 and 10 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. Only on the Weather Network.
We've got lots of big weather stories to tackle within the next 3 minutes. That's why we've called in Dr. Doug Gillum. We'll get to him in a second. And Chris Murphy is standing by because we now have special weather statements draped right across southern Alberta as we are expecting a big winter storm. But Doug, let's get to you first. You know, last night I finally put away all of my patio furniture. I said, okay, October is here. It is such a changeable time of year, but I'm committing to the cold. It's coming, right?
It is coming. Now, I'm not committing to the cold. I'm holding out hope that we get just a little bit more warm weather. You know, October, such a changeable month where we hope for that final taste of summer, and most Canadians end up seeing some snow before the month is out. And October's living up to that reputation. Take a look at the anomaly pattern that we saw during just the first week of this month. We had a taste of late summer weather in the west. It was colder than normal. Ontario and Quebec, Atlantic Canada was warmer than normal. Now, so far this week, we've seen quite a shift in the pattern. Everything has shifted east, and we've seen a quick transition from late summer to early winter across the west. The milder weather has shifted east. Atlantic Canada getting a temporary cool down. That pattern continues to evolve as we go into the weekend. Take a look at these temperatures that we're going to see on Sunday. It's going to feel like early winter across the west. Calgary only around -6 for a high temperature. Meanwhile, it's warmer across Atlantic Canada or much of eastern Canada. Now, at this point, we're going to sort of stop seeing our changeable pattern. We're going to really lock it in for about 10 to possibly 14 days of unusually strong blocking pattern in the Arctic. More typical of what we would see in midwinter. We'll keep temperatures colder than normal across the west, really for the next 10 plus days. Now, for Atlantic Canada, temperatures will be warmer than normal. Now, that puts Ontario and Quebec in the battle zone. What does that mean? Well, it means a more active pattern, and it means a more changeable pattern, back and forth swings in temperatures, so we don't lock it in. We continue to see changeable temperatures. Also means that you could see a lot of changes in your forecast. There are some models that suggest we could see a couple of 20-degree days later next week. Not all models agree. Stay tuned. I'm holding out hope for a couple more warm days from Windsor to Ottawa to Montreal.
Okay, Doug, we're going to hold you to that. And certainly you showed us there the power of the jet stream. Always great when you join us on the morning. Now, Chris, let's get to our Storm Center coverage.
Oh, look at this map. There's a lot of snow coming down. Now, certainly across the Rockies, high confidence, big snow. Calgary, this is going to be a tricky call for you. And here's why. We're going to have the warm front come in through Friday, and you'll be right smack dab near it. But by Friday night, it all cools down. Any mix changes back to snow.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
When severe weather strikes, get critical information through Storm Center on our app, website, and TV channel. Stay ahead of active weather.
Billowing smoke obscures the sky.
Force of Nature is brought to you by Bathway, the tub cutting people. Visit bathway.ca.
Beginning in Hyderabad, India, where people were requested to stay home on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week after record rainfall caused widespread flooding in the city. At least 15 people were reported to have died. Heavy rain continues today. Hyderabad population, almost 7 million, fourth largest city in India. A fire near Colorado Springs jumped a highway in strong winds on October 12th, burning on the grounds of the U.S. Army Fort Carlson. This fire is only about 40% contained, and there's been hot temperatures. Obscured by clouds? No, make that smoke. And this is from the Cameron Peak fire near Loveland, Colorado. This fire has been burning since August 13th.
Hi, I'm Chris May, host of This Day in Weather History, a podcast from the Weather Network. You can find me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Alexa, Google Podcasts, and just about all HomePod devices. Just call out and ask for Weather History. Each day is a fresh 5 to 6 minute story that happened somewhere around the world. Now, did you just hear about this podcast? Subscribe today to never miss another episode and have access to binge listen to the ones you've already missed. You never know what you'll wake up to each morning with This Day in Weather History, the podcast.
You can learn a lot from your little voice. Being self-employed, coverage was never really a priority, but my little voice kept telling me to make it one. So I signed up to Manulife Cover Me for great health and dental coverage with Manulife Vitality to earn rewards for doing things that can help make us healthier, like seeing a doctor. We earn points just for passing health checks.
Your cholesterol's a little high, but this will help.
Good thing our prescriptions are covered. Now we're taking care of all sorts of things we put on the back burner, like our teeth. We grind them in our sleep. So regular checkups are important to us. You wouldn't happen to have anything smaller, would you, Doc? Manulife Vitality's been a great addition to our coverage, too. Now we live healthier, get rewarded, and save money on insurance. We even joined the gym because of it. And got an Apple Watch so I can track my activity and all the Vitality points I earn. I'm good.
When it comes to coverage, it pays to listen to your little voice. Call 1-877-COVER-ME or visit coverme.com today.
Right now at the All-In Clear-Out sales event. Finance at Kicks from 0% for up to 60 months. Plus, get a set of winter tires at no charge.
It's no fun being nausea. Dave took Gravol Ginger, so now I guess we won't be hanging out anymore.
For nausea and indigestion relief, trust naturally sourced, non-drowsy Gravol Ginger. Not today, nausea.
Hello?
With Gravol Ginger.
The chase is on. Clear Out is back again at Kia. And we're all chasing new places, experiences, and our dreams. Our vehicles like the Forte are packed with great features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and blind spot detection to keep you connected and safe for whatever you're chasing. Get your 2020 model before they're all gone. Right now, get as low as 0% financing for 84 months, plus up to a $2,000 clearance bonus.
This weather segment is powered by Supreme Basics Office Supplies and Furniture. Fast delivery, thousands of products online. Supreme Basics, the office expert.
The beauty of letting something go. Fall is just such an awesome time of year. We take you now to some of our drone shots in Elora, Ontario. I love those really vibrant orange trees that just pop. I think a lot of those leaves, though, are going to end up on the ground today, especially after this storm rolls through. Very windy conditions, essentially the center of the low, way up into northern portions of Ontario. But we do have this front that's just draping across the lower Great Lakes. We had some more of the organized rain this morning, now spotty as we go into the afternoon, but the winds will continue to be a big story, gusting up to about 50 kilometers an hour. So if you've already put up any of the Halloween decorations, you may actually want to take them inside today, because today they could be flying all around the street. Now, I am going to get to our long-range forecast in a second, but speaking of Halloween, some important messages were listed yesterday by Teresa Tam. Here's a look at what she had to say about the upcoming event.
So I think trick-or-treating outside with the right distancing, pre-packaging your treats so that people are not rummaging in a bowl of their bonbon candies is actually important. Having hand sanitizers for your kids, wearing a mask, and sometimes you can actually use different fabrics to turn it into part of your costume. But there's some really interesting ideas where people are handing out, treats at the end of the hockey stick or something, using a pool noodle to tell your kids how far they should be standing apart from each other. So there are ways to actually manage this.
And of course, different opinions coming from different cities and regions across the GTA. Countdown to Halloween certainly is on. I was reading something yesterday, actually. If you do have a front porch and you have a railing, you can actually create that into sort of a candy slide if you really want to hand out candy for the trick-or-treaters. Now, will the weather forecast hold up for Halloween? Of course, that's another big question, too. As we focus in on our short range for tonight, 10 degrees this evening. Those showers will be out of here by the time we look at tonight. A crisp morning as we go into tomorrow. Only 5 degrees to start the day in Toronto, warming up to 11. So yes, we are below seasonal tomorrow, and we could see some lake effect rain actually up towards Cottage Country and off the lakes. If it was a little bit colder, you're right, that would be lake effect snow. We take you into Saturday. We've got some sunshine, still on the cool side. Much of Ontario and really much of the country is going to be below seasonal this weekend. And then Sunday, temperatures try and warm up a little bit, and that's as this next system moves in. And it looks like this front will move across our backyard late Sunday and into Monday. A little bit of rain on the weekend. I know not the best case scenario, but let me tell you, Calgary's daytime high on Sunday is actually -6. So our 14 degrees, I'll take it.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by Salon Paws for effective relief.
Mandatory evacuations in Colorado. But first, let's talk about a mandatory stay-at-home order that was issued for this city in India after torrential rain swept through the region. Unfortunately, 15 people have died, and you can see just how dramatic the floodwater is right now. Next, we'll go to Greece, where on October 13th, a very big, powerful line of thunderstorms came through, and it's ruined this refugee camp. Unfortunately, the housing will have to be rebuilt. Strong southwesterly winds and hail did quite a bit of damage. And now we'll go to Colorado, the Cameron Peak Fire, on the verge of becoming the second largest fire in the state's history. 134,000 acres have been burned. The winds continue to fan the flames. Oh, here at the Weather Network, we have been enjoying all of the snow that's been falling in Alberta. Looking at some of these images, it truly is beautiful. Leaves are still on the trees, and in my opinion, you still qualify for the colorful fall photo contest. Upload your photos to Facebook and Instagram for a chance to win a gift card. All right, we'll be back just after this.
It's like hell on Earth, another planet entirely. Fewer people have been here than have been on the moon.
Angry Planet, Saturdays, 7 and 10 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
Everybody has a flashlight, but can your flashlight fit in your pocket, light up the night super bright, and even save your life in an emergency? This one can. Nick Bolton here to tell you about the newest tack light innovation, the Bell & Howell Tack Pen. That's right, we made a tack light the size of a pen, yet without sacrificing any features. Visible up to 2 nautical miles away, has a disorienting defensive strobe, zooms in to focus its beam wherever you want, and won't quit even in the most bitter cold or extreme heat. And yes, it survived getting run over by my Humvee. Try that with a regular flashlight. That's not all. Because it's so slim, it's easy to take with you. And it has a few new features you'll love, like an emergency escape tool that can shatter glass. Now that's what I call military tough. It even has a built-in multi-tool for quick fixes. And oh yeah, it's actually a working pen. So let's review. The Bell & Howell Tack Pen has all the great features of our tack light. The same durability you've come to expect. Clips to your pocket so you can take it anywhere, can help you make quick repairs or break a window in an emergency. It even functions like a regular pen. I mean, there's just nothing like it on the market today.
Act now to get your Bell & Howell Tack Pen for just $19.99, and we'll even ship it to you free. Tack Pen is the only working pen and super bright tack light featuring zoom and defensive strobe functions, and including an escape tool and multi-tool with screwdriver and bottle opener. Plus, like all of our tactical products, it features genuine Bell & Howell craftsmanship, backed by our 10-year warranty. But wait, while supplies last, you can get a second one. Just pay a separate fee. So don't delay. Get yours today.
Call 1-800-796-9553. That's 1-800-796-9553 or go to tackpen.ca. So call 1-800-796-9553 or order online at tackpen.ca.
Weather Watch forecasting powered by Bathway, the tub cutting people. Visit bathway.ca.
We'll kick things off with little Leo going for a walk in some of the fall colors. I truly cannot get enough of the fall walks this time of year. They are just so awesome. Maybe today, though, you'll want to wear something waterproof because we have a system moving through. The more organized part of this system, it swept across the lower Great Lakes this morning. Now going into the afternoon, the rain subsides and the wind really starts to pick up. We may still see a few small pockets of rain, so maybe just umbrella on standby. Layers for sure, though, because temperatures are dropping. We were warmer earlier this morning than we will be this afternoon. So the daytime high, it's already happened for today. So generally about 2 to 5 millimeters of rain for Toronto, a little bit more down towards Hamilton, the Niagara region, about 5 to 10. And then the wind. The wind comes in. It'll dry things up pretty quickly. It'll take a lot of leaves off the trees too, but it will be gusty as we go through the afternoon, especially down by the lakes. Some of the gusts could be upwards of 60 kilometers an hour. We take you into this evening. The rain is gone, 10 degrees into tomorrow morning. If you're walking the dog tomorrow morning, it's going to be fresh, but those winds are easing. Westerly, 15 kilometers an hour. 5 degrees feels like 2. Perfect running weather. Just put on your jacket, put on your layers, have your gloves on. That'll be a nice run tomorrow morning. We take you into Friday, 11 for the daytime high. Unfortunately, below seasonal as we go into the weekend. The system on Sunday tries to shake things up, but I want to send things over to Tyler now because he has a bigger look at the temperatures across the country.